Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm still here at Mom's and we're going to do a little twist on the, I guess you call it the green bean casserole. We're going to make a barbecue bean casserole, and literally all we're doing is I'm going to use some of her beans. You could use 3 or 4 cans of canned green beans you buy at the store, or you can buy, I'm using 2 quarts of hers that she home canned. We got 2 different kinds of beans here.
Well,
half runners and what's the other one?
Well, the other one's just a green bean.
Oh, okay. But I've got about 4 or 5 strips of bacon over here, and if you want, you could add about a quarter to a half of an onion, a sweet onion. So we're just going to saute that all together. I'm going to get this garlic ready. Just smash it, and then give it some chops. This is just a different twist. I've seen it on the internet, a version of this. They call it cracked green beans, barbecue green beans. So I'm going with the barbecue green beans. I think it's a better word, better name. I just change it up a little bit. I'm putting some garlic in it, and I'm going to put the toasted onions up on top too. So what we're doing is basically just bringing all of this together here, the bacon, the onions, the garlic, and making with this Worcestershire and ketchup, and we're going to make it into a little barbecue sauce to go over top. Now be careful with the garlic I just put in. I'm going to lower the heat a little bit because you don't want it to burn. It'll get bitter. So I started with 4 or 5 strips of bacon, sauteed that off. Like I said, about half of an onion. And we're going to put about 3/4 of a cup of ketchup right in there.
You can never have too much bacon.
No. And probably about a tablespoon and a half of Worcestershire sauce. As you see, this is going to be very easy to throw together. Just going to combine all this.
This is one of those meals that you want to make when you don't have time to cook. Just come home from work and throw it together, and there you go.
And you can use more bacon if you want. You can use as much as you want. You never can have too much bacon. We got this heated through. The onions just softened a little bit because we're going to pour this over the green beans, put it in the oven at 350 for about 15 to 20 minutes. There we go. And then get this out of the way so I don't burn me. And it's just going to go on top. It's going to cook down into it as it's baking. How many quarts of green beans did you can this year?
I don't know, 300-400.
300 or 400 quarts?
Mm-hmm. Well,
You're trying to compete with Mama, aren't you?
I could never compete with Mama.
Okay. So I got that all covered. And then we'll put just cover the top with French fried onions. We're going to cover this in aluminum foil. And I don't know where your aluminum foil is. I bet it's in the cabinet over there.
Yeah, I'll get it before we put it in there. Just
okay. There we go. Just enough to give it a little crunch on top. Oh, you already got a piece here. Look how perfect. Okay. We'll cover this. We'll put it in the oven at 350 for 15 to 20 minutes. So it's nice and bubbly, and all that ketchup gets down there and caramelizes. About the last 5 minutes, I'm going to take the aluminum foil off so we can get the French fried onions a little bit crispier. Let me put those in here. And that's all it is. We'll be back.
This is one of those meals that don't take no time to make, and it is absolutely delicious. It's a good meal to take if you want a side dish, yeah, to take to a carry-in, take to church with you, take to a family carry-in, or anything like that. They would love it.
Okay, so we'll be back shortly. So the casserole's done. Well, the barbecue baked green beans, but Mom is making gravy over here to the left to go with the pork chops and the mashed potatoes that these green beans are going to go with. So you can see her over here stirring her gravy away. I'm going to sneak in there and pull the casserole or the beans out before they burn. There we go. Grab a fork. I'm still trying to remember where everything's at here. And you can see that the onions are starting to brown a little bit more and crisp up. Looking down into the sides, got some nice sauce down in there. Now I don't know what it was with the camera. We looked at the video before we came back. I forgot to tell you, we put about half a cup of brown sugar in there. So I'm going to put that in there as well. I'll put all the ingredients down there. But
that looks yummy.
How about a little plate? You know where they're at. I don't.
Come home more often than you would. A lot of work to be done though up there on the mountains, so I shouldn't say that.
Where's your serving over here? Your gravy's starting to bubble good.
I turned the fire off already.
That'd be good over some biscuits.
Oh, that looks yummy.
Get some of the bacon in there too.
Smells yummy too.
I'll let you do the taste.
Ooh. Yeah, because it's good and hot.
Well, I'll steal a green bean here. Ketchup, brown sugar, and Worcestershire sauce you can taste there. And the smokiness of the bacon. That's really good. So, you guys are going to want to give this a try. Like I said, Mom canned, how many, 200 or 300 quarts?
Yeah.
But this is just regular green beans and half runner beans. I love the half runners. Those are my favorite that she grows. But you can use canned green beans, just 3 or 4 cans. You could even use the French cut because those would work real well too. But it's just a different twist you might want to put on your holiday dinner table, and people are going to think it's the regular green bean casserole, and they're going to get a flavor change there. Did you get enough?
Oh, I didn't get enough yet. No.
So, but give this a try. Let us know if you guys have ever tried this or some other additions. I was even thinking maybe a little ginger in there would make it a little bit, give a little spice to the barbecue sauce. That might be good.
Yeah, Mama Potter would say that would be good with some cornbread.
Yeah, it would. Cornbread would be good.
You said biscuits, but Mama would make cornbread.
I was saying the biscuits for that gravy over there.
Well, Mama would still say cornbread. We'd go down to Kentucky. My husband and I would go down there, and there's this gas station. It was about 15 minutes from her house or so, and I'd always stop there and call her and say, Mama, we're on our way, and we're down at the gas station. So she'd have the cornbread mixed up, and she had this little skillet. I've got it now. It's about this big, 6-inch skillet, and she'd stick it in the oven with cornbread mix in it. And by the time we got there and gave our hugs and everything, it was ready to come out of the oven, because that was my husband's cornbread, because he had all the crust around it and on the top, and he thought he was so special because he got that. But that was what he got every time. As soon as he got to Mama's house, he got that cornbread. So that would be good with that.
Yeah, that actually would be good. Cornbread or biscuits, either one.
Biscuits, her homemade biscuits would be wonderful with it.
Right.
But her cornbread would be good. We always called her Mama because she always said, I wasn't the first. My brother says I was, but he's 18 months older than me. And she always said she wasn't old enough to be called Grandma, so we always called her Mama. So anyway, you got to try it. It's wonderful. It's a new dish you could try for Thanksgiving and Christmas. So we'll be bringing you a few more recipes here, I think, within the next few days. So hope you have a great evening, and thank you bunches for joining us.
Bye, y'all. Take care.